Sri Sachidananda Sadguru Sainath Maharaj Ki Jai. Sri Sai Satcharitra, an Insight, Episode 288. My humble prostrations at the lotus feet of our Sadguru Sai. By the divine grace of Sai, an attempt has been made to translate the gist of the divine discourse of Sri Ramanathan brother telecasted in Sai TV. This is purely done to share the glory of Sai and his divine teachings with more insight to the aspirants. Oh. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Parabrahmam, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Dear devotees, we are in chapter 40 titled by Hemat Panji as the narration of the Udyapan story. It contains 175 Marathi OVs explicating two incredible Leelas of Sri Sai Maharaj. One of the Leela narrates the miraculous appearance of Sri Sai Maharaj at the Udyapan ceremony performed in B.V. Dev's residence. But the divine sport of Sri Sai was such that his arrival was not recognized by B.V. Dev. Then, on the holy festival day, Sri Sai Maharaj visited Hemat Panji's residence in the form of a portrait. This amazing Leela is also described in a very interesting manner. As always, the chapter commences with some philosophies that are connected to the Leelas described here. In the ninth OV, Hemat Panji writes, Lord Hari is pleased when one sings the praises of his devotees or the description of their virtues than the one who sings his own glory. According to Hindu scriptures, there are 18 Puranas such as Agni Purana, Bhagavata Purana, Bhavishya Purana, Brahmanda Purana, Brahmavaivarta Purana, Garuda Purana, Kurma Purana, Linga Purana, Markandeya Purana, Matsya Purana, Naradiya or Narada Purana, Padma Purana, Shiva Purana, Skanda Purana, Vamana Purana, Varaha Purana, Vayu Purana, and Vishnu Purana. Despite all these, there is Periya Puranam, which sings the glory of the ardent devotees of Lord Shiva known as Nayanmars. This is known as Periya Puranam, that is the greatest Puranam because it narrates the stories of the servants of the Lord. This is evidence to the above statement that the Lord is ever yearning to listen to the glory of his fervent devotees than his own praises. Let's now listen to the Leela related to B.V. Dev. B.V. Dev's mom was a great devotee and was attached to Sri Sai's feet. She observed many vrats as prescribed in the literature. Devotees, the term vrat here means religious observances and not merely fasting. She wanted to perform Udyapan ceremony, which is known as the concluding event for all the religious observances that she had performed until then. Shastras proclaim that Udyapan must be performed at the end of the religious ceremonies. Devotees might wonder at what circumstance Udyapan ceremony must be done, whether at the end of every religious observance, not necessary. Generally, when we observe or perform a religious ritual on a long-term basis such as Kedara Gauri Vrat, Chandrayan Vrat, which could be performed based on waxing moon or waning moon, this involves a very tedious fasting procedure. As per waxing moon, the following day of Amavasya, that is new moon or new moon day, the devotee observing this fast must eat only one morsel. The second day 2 morsels. Thereon, increase 1 morsel each day till 14 or 15 morsels on the Purnima day. And after Purnima, from the next day starts reducing 1 morsel each day with the reducing phase of moon, and finally on Amavasya preserve complete fast. Whereas, according to the waning moon principle, again you divide the meal into 15 morsels. First day on Paurnami, take 15 or 16 full morsels and then reduce it every day by one morsel. And finally, on Amavasya, complete fasting is observed. Then, the following day, one morsel is consumed, then continues to increase and take 15 or 16 morsels on Purnima day, that is full moon day, following the waxing phase of the moon. There is a vrat known as Solak Shukravar Vrat. This is performed for 16 Fridays. And there is Solak Somavar Vrat, which is performed on 16 Mondays to worship Lord Shiva. Scriptures decree that these kinds of religious observances must be completed with the Udyapan ceremony, otherwise, the merit of performing those pujas will not be attained by the devotee and the puja is considered incomplete. Udyapan ceremony involves various procedures. If the devotee has performed various religious observances, then for each of them the Udyapan must be done. In this case, B.V. Dev's mom had performed various religious observances, so Udyapan had to be done for all of them. In Sri Sai SATCHARITRA, it is mentioned that she had done 25 to 30 vrats. For each of the vrat, 21 Brahmins must be offered food. This is one of the most significant aspects of the Udyapan ceremony. So, if she has performed 25 pujas, then 25 times 21, that is 525 Brahmins, must be fed. Whereas Hemat Panji says that arrangement for feeding 100 to 150 Brahmins was done. Probably B.V. Dev's mom must have performed 4 or 5 vrats that lasted for 25 to 30 days and hence must have decided to feed 100 to 150 Brahmins to complete the religious occasion. That event is known as the Udyapan ceremony. Udyapan ceremony has taken a transformation owing to practical difficulties of finding 21 Brahmins to partake the food. Hence, nowadays, either one Brahmin or a Brahmin couple is invited to have food for the Udyapan, whereas B.V. Dev's mom strictly adheres to the religious norms, thus she has vowed to feed huge number of Brahmins. A day was fixed for the ceremony. At that juncture, a thought cropped in the mind of B.V. Dev. He felt that no ceremony can be complete without the presence of Sri Sai Maharaj and desired to invite Sri Sai Baba for the Udyapan ceremony. Hence, he wrote a letter inviting Sri Sai Baba for the ceremony addressed to Bapu Sahib Jog. The letter was taken to Sri Sai Maharaj and read by Bapu Sahib Jog. It reads thus: Baba, my mother has done religious observances and wanted to do the Udyapan ceremony. I am certain that will not be complete without you. Hence, I request you to accept this invitation and oblige this humble one. As the Hanu is very far from Shiradi, I am unable to come myself, but I have great hopes that you will accept this invitation. The most compassionate Sri Sai Maharaj listened to the humble and hearty invitation sent by B.V. Dev and replied thus: He who remembers me is always in my mind. I need no conveyance, a carriage or a horse, a plane or a train. I appear without an instant's delay when I am lovingly called. Write to him that you, I, and a third person will all three go together. The writer will be pleased. As dictated, Jog wrote the reply and posted it to Dev. On reading the response, Dev was quite surprised because he knew very well that Sri Sai Maharaj stays only in Shiradi and rarely visited 3 neighboring villages of Shiradi. They are Rui, Nimgon, and Rahata. At Rui, he would visit the shrine of Lord Hanuman. At Nimgon, he would go to Nana Sahib Dengle's house and Rahata to meet Kushal Chand Seth. Other than these three places, Sri Sai Maharaj would not go anywhere else. Hence, B.V. Dev was in a fix that how Sri Sai would come with others to such a far off place, that is Dahanu, to attend the Udyapan ceremony. Perhaps B.V. Dev was aware of the supreme powers of Sri Sai Maharaj. Hence, he thought that Sri Sai Baba might come in a subtle form to bless the occasion. B.V. Dev wanted to be alert in recognizing and honoring Sri Sai in whatever form he might appear, but illusion is deceptive. Sri Sai Maharaj drew the plot very skillfully so that B.V. Dev could not recognize the coming of Sri Sai Baba with two others for the Udyapan ceremony. Let's listen to this amazing Leela. A month prior to this, a sannyasi appeared to be a Bengali from his dress, came to the station master at Dahanu and said he is a volunteer of the institution that protects cows and has come to canvass funds to improve the financial condition of the institute he is associated with. Long ago, this religious activity was initiated by Samartha Ramadas to stop the mass slaughtering of cows during the Mughal rule, and this institute is working towards the same goal. As per Hindu religion, protecting the cows, that is Go Samrakshana, is considered as one of the sacred responsibilities. The Mamlatdar of Dahanu was B.V. Dev. His job is subject to transfers, so B.V. Dev must have worked in various locations in Maharashtra. He was blessed to have his first darshan of Sri Sai Maharaj on 30th November 1910. This period was close to his retirement from job. Dahanu was also the native place for B.V. Dev, and it is 286 kilometers away from Shirdi. From Mumbai, it is 110 kilometers far and located in Thane district. Thane was identified as an overpopulated district, and in June 2014, for better administration, it was bifurcated into two districts, namely Palghar and Thane. At present, Dahanu is under Palghar district. It's a coastal region, part of the Konkan stretch. Devotees might wonder the reason for giving such a detailed note on Dahanu. Firstly, at various instances in Sri Sai SATCHARITRA, we have read that B.V. Dev served as the Mamlatdar of Dahanu, and it is interesting to know the meaning for the term Dahanu. Dahanu originates from Dehenu Gram, meaning the village of cows. True to this, a lot of cattle were owned by the people in Dahanu. So it is apt for the Bengali sannyasi to come to this village for raising money to protect the cows. The sannyasi is new to Dahanu. Hence he approached the station master to guide him to the person that would help him to complete the task successfully. In the olden days, whenever a newcomer arrives to the village with such intentions, when they would approach the station master, as he would be familiar with the residents of the village and shall direct them to the right person. Hence, the sannyasi was conversing with the station master, briefing him the reason for his arrival to the village and seeking his help to guide him to meet the village headman to mobilize funds for the protection of cows. The station master suggested that the sannyasi meet the Dahanu Mamlatdar, who supports sacred activities, and money can be collected in no time. So he urged him to meet the Mamlatdar without hesitation. Coincidentally, B.V. Dev arrived to the station and alighted from his tonga. As he was closely associated with the station master, he went into the station to meet him. The station master was pleasantly surprised and told the sannyasi, "Lo, the Mamlatdar is here. Now talk to him and convey the message. It's out of good fortune that you got to meet him so easily." To avoid causing disturbance to the station master, B.V. Dev and the Bengali sannyasi came out of the station and sat down on the wooden box. Sannyasi spoke to B.V. Dev and conveyed the reason for his visit to Dahanu. What was BV Dev's response to the sannyasi and more interesting leelas related to this can be heard in the coming episode. Bow to Sri Sai, peace be to all. Om Sai Ram.